Troy, walk me through this. We don't need to spend a lot of time on this, but we've mentioned black pill multiple times. So everyone knows the red pill and the blue pill. What is the black pill exactly? What are they so upset about?
Okay, so the way that I'm interpreting this is you've got this intersects with the sort of the incel community, if you like. So these are guys who fundamentally believe that the only thing that affects male success in dating is looks. So looks is the only thing. And some of them believe not even status and money. It's all about looks. It's all about physically, how do you look? Yeah. Facial structure.
And are they ugly, fat losers or what?
Well, I'm sure many of them would believe that they are, and they say, right, the reason that we're getting no success is because women's standards are so high. It's because we're not good looking. Women won't look at guys like us unless the guy's an 8 or something like that at minimum. That's it. So you might.
How many guys do you know? So they're just basically like, fuck women. I'm just gonna sit home all day and jerk off.
Pretty much, because the logical conclusion. Because the
game plan, buddy.
Because the logical conclusion to their way of thinking is we'll just do nothing, because nothing you can do. Yeah. So they have this concept of what they call gym cells. So if you go to the gym and you work out, but it's like, yeah, bro, but you're still ugly. So you may as well not have bothered. So it's a very nihilistic take. It's not.
Are they ugly inside?
It's very victim mentality, loser mentality.
Just go to Walmart, honestly, at that point. If you want to disprove that, like, go to Walmart, go to Target. You're going to see all sorts of couples that look all sorts of funny ways that are still together, you know?
Absolutely, yeah, completely. No, it's
an ugly dude with a personality.
They can just go after really ugly girls.
We like that shit.
Go Blue Ocean strategy. Everyone's going after the hot girls. Go after the really ugly girls, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking to these girls. You dominate.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the monopoly right there.
But like you said, I'm sure we're on a similar page with this. You know, like men have to level up, right? Yeah. And there's so many ways we can level up. You know, money, muscles, game frame, all that stuff, right? That's what we need to be doing. And if we're doing that stuff, you're in with a shot. And I think actually a lot of the guys who get sucked into that kind of content, they're not these superhumanly ugly dudes. They're just kind of average guys, and
they just have low self-esteem.
And they've kind of given up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's easier to believe a narrative of I can't improve myself.
Right. Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
And I can relate to that because I feel like does that relate to things other than dating? Because I would consider myself to be black pill back on the day based on just conspiracy theories and stuff like that. You could technically fall under that category, and it's basically just a sense of nihilism, right? Like there is nothing I can do about this current situation.
Nihilism. I learned nihilism in the movie The Big Lebowski. Do you ever see that movie?
No, I haven't.
No one ever saw The Big Lebowski
here?
Well, it's like, we believe in nothing, Lebowski. There's nothing we believe in. I don't care what you're saying, Lebowski. We have no agenda whatsoever. We just want to kill you. We believe in nothing. Nihilist.
Essentially.
How you guys never seen Big Lebowski? Go do yourself a favor. You smoke weed a lot. I smoke weed the whole movie.
I'm gonna watch it.
I've definitely watched
so upset with
Do
this
I
panel
remember?
right now.
Probably not.
Anyway, Christy, you've never seen The Big Lebowski?
I have never seen
Malik?
it. I'm very intrigued.
L's in the fucking chat for all these people out here. Anyway, Christy, I brought your name up.
Have you seen Barbie? Adam?
Yeah, I'm actually going this weekend with a girl.
I'm
actually going this weekend with a girl.
You gonna wear pink?
Take her to bar. I actually want to do some reconnaissance on that movie because I hear it's super woke.
Did you see it?
No, I haven't seen it. I just told you I'm going this weekend with a girl.
Are you dressing up? Are you gonna be Ken
already?
Be Ken.
Go ahead and do it.
You should. Why not? That's one day.
Go play this game, y'all.
We're pink. You're pink.
Anyway, Christy, I know you're in a relationship now. So what apps are you currently on?
So I'm on no dating apps. The only time that I was on a dating app was probably Tinder back in 2015, 2016. And I don't know, I didn't really enjoy it. I thought it was very impersonal. I thought it was very generic, which is probably what you get. All those DMs, they were kind of like carbon copies of each other. I think that's why, I feel like on dating apps, everything is so accessible, and that's why it just comes off lazy. I feel like men don't really make an effort because they don't really have anything to lose or to gain when it's online. It's only so much before you have to meet in person. I'm kind of old-fashioned as well, or traditional, where I like to meet people. Anyone that I've dated, I've met them in person first or through mutual friends. I think that a major part of that is feeling energy out. And when you meet someone, I think that girls are more forgiving with men when it comes to looks if you have the right riz, the right charisma. And for me, like I have a huge sense of humor, and I feel like girls, we all like to laugh for the most part. So when you date someone who's naturally funny or who's very witty, I think that that's definitely more of an appeal where we can forgive if you are an average looking guy, if you have a great personality and you come quick with like the remarks or you come quick with like the sass. I think that we enjoy that and that we can kind of look past.
The banter. We love the banter.
Amy loves the banter.
I love the banter.
It's true. So
I can confirm, you're right.
So when you bounce off each other, I think that that's what we want to feel. Whereas when you get DMs, we can get tons of them, but like, how are we really connecting?
I think you hit the nail on the head, by the way. If you ever want to bounce off each other, go out there in the club and bounce off each other.
I also feel like with Instagram, like DMs and stuff like that, I think memes are such a superpower. Yeah. So you can really test out people's like wit and humor if you just like start sending memes playfully. Okay. I think that that's like a really cool and like
let's talk about that right now. Moving on. Yeah. Anyway, by the way, here's what I'll take. I'm gonna just give a final word, and then here's what I would take from this. What I've learned from this lovely panel of Banta and beautiful women. And Troy, you should be on dating apps as a guy, as an option. You should be out there doing the dating app thing, but that should not be the main course. Right. Okay? That is an appetizer, that's a side dish, that's a little dessert, wink, wink, but you need to be out there in real life, okay? That's where you're gonna meet women. That's where you're gonna use that riz, that charisma. That's where you're gonna get that banta, right, Amy?
Yes, that
Say
banta.
It out loud.
That banta.
That banta.
We love that banta.
And that's the main option, and then use the dating apps for some side stuff. Anyways, so if you like that clip, click right here to watch another, or if you want to watch the entire SOSCAST, click right here.